Hey, this is old Uncle Mark in the mothership. 3-string cigar box guitar. Little bit of Leonard Skynyrd, JJ Cale hybrid thing. You know, it's Call Me the Breeze, iconic tune written by JJ Cale. So there's many parts to it, but I want to make it easy for everybody, and we're going to play it in G as opposed to playing it in A. I like G better because it's an open chord for us, and I'll just play a little bit of it, and that way you can get the feel of what I'm looking for. You can call me the breeze, I keep blowing down that road. You can call me the breeze, I keep blowing down that road. I ain't got me nobody, I don't carry me no load. Now the fun part sounds like this. All right, well, we can go on like that for a half an hour if we wanted to. Really cool song, but you know, let's make it easy for all of us. It is a 3-chord song. So just think about it, folks. It's only 3 chords, okay? So that's all we're working with. It's a G, we're working with C, and we're working with D. Okay? Occasionally, we're going to go up to this G, where the 2 dots are. Okay? And occasionally this C. But when we do it, we're going to be coming up here with the slide. So we're going to be up here. You know, you can see through. We're going to be up here right up above that. Just a little bit sharp of that line right there, that fret. And just a little bit sharp of that fret right there. Okay? And that's where we're going to be. So just remember one thing. It's open, C, D, 12, okay, 17. See where the dot is? Just remember the dots. The dot right there. That's how I remember. Okay? So all you have to do is remember open, second dot, third dot, 2 dots, and then 2 above that. That's all you have to remember in the whole song. It's a typical rock and roll rhythm, so if you haven't seen a rock and roll rhythm exercise, I have it. It also incorporates the boogie woogie lessons that I've been doing, okay? So if you haven't seen any boogie woogie lessons, you better look at those, because that's going to really come in handy if you get that nailed. So a lot of palm muting. If you haven't seen those lessons, down and dirty on the palm muting is, right? You get on the bridge, right here, right on the bridge, and you just move your palm forward until you get the sound you want, move your palm back. It is that simple, okay? There are different ways to stop your strings and attack, but I have that in another lesson. I hope you look at those. So let's get into this song. It's a... That's the rhythm. The focus is on the upstroke, okay? We've gone through this before with ZZ Top. It's kind of like that. The focus is on the upstroke. You're going to find this as a... it's a classic technique in Southern rock. Right? So, it's just a... You're on the D string here. You're going to play the E note and the F. And remember, your focus is on these 2 strings here, the D and the upper G, the high G string. I don't use the bass string that much. The chords in this song, when you play full chords, play them full. But when you're doing this little trick, you're just playing this dyad, this 2 notes, right? Okay? So that's a really nice little addition to this. So... You call me the breeze. You keep doing this for a while. I keep blowing down that road. See, you can call me the breeze. I keep blowing down that road. D, I ain't got me nobody to see. I don't carry me no load. That's the whole song. 100%. You play that song just like that, everybody's going to be awesome. Everybody's going to love you. Okay? So just remember that. Everything else from here on out in this lesson is just sauce for the goose, extra stuff you're going to add on, you know? You got a good cake. Now we're going to add some icing, and then we're going to add some stuff on the top. We're going to put some berries on it, and we're going to just put some 10x sugar all over it, okay? But it's a good cake, and, you know, if all you do is play it like this, everybody's going to think you're amazing, okay? So tricks. In my Boogie Woogie Lessons 1 and 2, there's a... You're going to do a hybrid version of that, where you're going to come up... Go forwards and backwards with this trick. So G, B flat, to B, open D, E, G, then you're going to come back to F, E, D, B flat, B, G. So the idea is to be at this point, is to catch that G on the upstroke. Upstroke. Okay? So I suggest you learn this part first before you try it within the other chord structures. So get this. Let it sit for a moment. Let it sit for a moment. If you go too fast through this thing, you're going to lose the syncopation. When you do it in C, it's a lot harder because you're going to start here, slide up to this E, then slide back down to the G, A, D, B flat, A, G, sliding up from the D to the E, and back down. That's why I suggest you learn it down here and then try to translate that to this. But it is... After that, you just do a D thing. So that's that part of it. I do a little trick where I go. So if you look at my left-hand technique lessons and you get up to the 7th, 8th, and 9th lesson, there's that lesson, and I just do it very quickly. So that's all that is. The slide parts, all you're doing is coming up to the G. All you're doing is coming up to the C. So I'll go through this kind of quick. Go up to the C. That's the whole part of the song that I do. I do have a video up on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Cigar BX Blue. So it's CIGARBXBLUE. That's my Facebook page. You can check that out. Got a lot of these videos in their entirety so you can see front to back what the whole thing looks like. But this should get you in the ballpark. Lynyrd Skynyrd, JJ Cale, Call Me the Breeze. Just remember, folks, it's a 3-chord song. It's G, C, and D with a rock and roll rhythm. If you get that, you got it nailed. Doing great. This is Uncle Mark from the Mothership. I do have a virtual tip jar. It is down in the show notes. It is a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. Thank you for your donations, subscriptions, and all the things really that you do for me. Sharing on social media, getting the word out. That's the biggest thing, getting the word out. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, really. You guys, you mean so much to me. Thank you.